Sting offers fans final chances to see him in his iconic face paint. The wrestling world is pod with nostalgia, raw emotion, and legends who transcend time. Few stars loom as large as Sting, the man behind the iconic black and white face paint, whose presence in the ring has inspired countless fans across decades. Now, those same fans have one more chance, truly, perhaps the final one, to see him don the war paint again. Sting has announced that 2025 will be his final year appearing in full gear, meaning the face paint and trenchcoat will soon be laid to rest. But before that moment arrives, he's offering a string of rare appearances, opportunities for fans to glimpse the legend in his signature look, to feel the energy, and to say goodbye on their own terms. A legacy painted in black and white. To understand why this is such a momentous turning point, we have to go back to how Sting's iconic visage became part of wrestling lore. Originally wrestling under colorful, surfer Sting aesthetics, Sting transformed over time into the darker, more enigmatic figure fans would come to know and love. His character morphed into a vigilante, silent, brooding, and mysterious. That visual identity of stark black and white face paint, sometimes with scorpion motifs, is as inseparable from Sting as the ring itself. Over time, that painted face became more than a gimmick, it became a symbol of resilience, of justice in a chaotic world. So when Sting says he's retiring the look, it isn't just putting away makeup, it's closing a chapter in wrestling history. The path to final farewells. Though Sting hung up his boots in the in-ring competition in 2024, in his retirement match at AEW Revolution, he did not immediately abandon the full persona. Even after retirement, he continued appearing in events, conventions, and meet and greets with his legendary face paint. But in January 2025, Sting made the emotional announcement, this would be the final year he steps out in full gear with his iconic look. His words carry weight, greater than, as much as I have loved interacting with you all in the traditional Stinger war paint, I've decided that 2025 will be my last year appearing in full gear. I guess it's 2025 or never. Thus the 2025 or never tour of appearances was born, a farewell run in which devoted fans once again can see Sting in his element. Opportunities to see the icon, one last time. Sting has revealed a series of events where he'll appear in full costume and face paint, giving fans across the US and even internationally a chance to catch one final glimpse. Some of these events include Comic Cons and Expos, e.g., Astronomicon in Michigan, SC Comic Con in South Carolina, fan conventions like WrestleCon in Las Vegas, smaller local expos in various states, appearances timed around major wrestling weekends, like WWE Hall of Fame ceremonies. Below is a sample of the announced dates. Date event location, April 5 Astronomicon Ypsilanti, Michigan. April 6 SC Comic Con Greenville, South Carolina. April 19–20 WrestleCon Las Vegas, Nevada. April 27 Huntsville Expo Huntsville, Alabama. December 20 Wrestle vs Fest Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. These aren't wrestling matches, they're opportunities to meet Sting, take photos, and see him in full visage. But for many fans, that's just as meaningful as sharing the ring. Emotions run deep. What Sting's legacy means to fans. To many, Sting's face paint transcends wrestling. For some, it's a symbol of hope. For others, it's a mask they've projected themselves into, someone tough, unbreakable, a silent warrior. Throughout his 2025 or never appearances, Sting has expressed deep gratitude and been visibly moved by fan stories. At Monster Mania, he shared how moved he has been. Greater than, what really hits me is the stories that fans tell. About being bullied as a kid, somehow or another, I got them through it, grown men and women, in tears, telling me these stories. In other words, Sting's persona wasn't just entertainment, it resonated. It gave people strength, courage, even identity. And that is what makes these final appearances so poignant. Fans won't just be seeing a painted face, they'll be seeing an icon whose image has meant something real to them. The end of an era. Why Sting retires the look. Many wrestlers make comebacks, don alternative gimmicks, or reinvent themselves. Why is Sting saying, enough, now, not only retiring from competition but retiring the very image that defines him? Physical toll. The years in the ring, injuries sustained, and the decline that comes with age make it harder and harder to maintain the show, let alone recreate the theatrical presence. Preserving the moment. By retiring the look at its peak, Sting ensures it stays eternal in fans' minds. Better to echo through memory than fade into repetition. A symbol of closure. This decision gives both Sting and his audience a moment of closure. For him, it's putting a bow on an extraordinary performance. For fans, it's their chance to say goodbye under the right circumstances. Sting's evolution over the years, from Surfer Sting to Crow Sting, to the Joker-influenced period, and even his Wolfpack days, is well documented. But through it all, the black and white face paint remained the most iconic and enduring. Saying farewell to that is not just a career shift, it's a personal milestone. What to expect from the final appearances? If you plan to attend one of these events, here's what you can realistically expect. Meet and greet. A chance to talk with Sting, get autographs, take photos. These moments are intimate and often emotionally charged. Photo ops in full gear. Sting will appear in full costume and face paint, so your photo will capture him as you remember. Limited roster of dates. These aren't plentiful. Missing your city might mean losing your chance forever. Emotional atmosphere. Many fans will attend not just to see Sting, but to celebrate what he meant to them. Expect tears, stories, and a sense of collective farewell. Respect the legend. These are not matches. It's not a show. It's a final shared moment. Behavior, decorum, and respect matter. If you want, I can check whether there are appearances planned in your city or country, Pakistan, nearby, and help you plan how to attend, stream. Would you like me to do that? A final glimpse, but forever in memory. When Sting's face paint is finally retired, it will mark the end of an era. But legends like these don't vanish. Their images and moments live on in fan hearts, in video highlights, and in stories whispered by those who were there. What would it be like to see him one last time in the mask? To see the painted eyes, the black lines cutting across the face, the gaze of a man who has fought and won and carried legends. That's what fans are chasing now. This isn't just a farewell tour. It's a testament to impact, legacy, and respect. Sting isn't just giving you chances to see him in painted glory, he's offering you a moment to remember, to connect, to say goodbye in person. If you're one of the few lucky enough to attend, it'll be more than a photo or autograph, it'll be a final conversation with a symbol. Decades from now, you'll look back and know, you were there when the painted legend walked into the sunset.